The FUT Birthday leaks continue, and we keep on getting more and more information by the day. Every single SBC apart from day 1 has been released. Since Palacio, we have seen everything leaked, and pretty much everyone in the FIFA community, whether you're on Twitter or Instagram, you are going to be finding out about this. There is still quite a large majority that might not actually be aware, but definitely there's a lot of investors that are taking advantage of this, and it is what it is. You're going to see it sooner rather than later, so we might as well go ahead and talk about it and see how could we possibly profit off this. But it is definitely annoying, and I have spoken about it as well. I'd rather just be doing predictions on it and not knowing who's going to be coming out. That is more enjoyable for me, and it also gives me more content to make. I don't have to just make one video that is going to be revealing absolutely everything that is going to be coming out in the next 5 days, for example. But taking a look now at what we do have officially in the FUT News Hub, we do know that Mangala, of course, was released today on Tuesday as of when I'm recording this video. So we are going to be talking about the leaks that have been revealed today. We might get some more, maybe for FUT Birthday Team 2. It has been a little bit quiet about that. We are going to have to see whether or not that is going to be coming, but I expect it to be coming. I would be quite surprised if we're not going to be having that, but you will see it on this channel if we do eventually get it in a few days or so. But we can see that we are going to be getting a Dortmund player, Bundesliga of course, on Wednesday, and that's going to be an SBC. That is FUT 14. Now, we don't actually know how meaningful FUT 14 is. It is sort of when they're playing good, but that doesn't really have any true significant meaning in my opinion. But we can definitely rule off last video we were talking about this is their first FIFA. It is clear now with all of these SBCs that have been released, it's obviously not the first FIFA. It is sort of when they were playing good, or maybe it just doesn't really have too much of significance, but it is going to be a Dortmund player for sure. I was thinking at first maybe it's going to be someone like Piszczek, because I was quite surprised if it is going to be someone who's actually German, again Bundesliga, because they did already release a Sane who is Bundesliga German as well. So even though it is Dortmund, that doesn't necessarily mean it has to be a German player, but the leaks apparently they have been claiming that it is actually going to be Royce. So we are going to assume that it is going to be Royce, and it is actually going to be as a left winger. That is actually part of the league, so I'm quite surprised at that as well, because then the next day on Thursday we do have another left winger. So I do think it is all pretty strange, and it doesn't really make too much sense why EA Sports would want to do it like this, but maybe they would want to just make him left wing. That is what he was in the past, that is what he was in FUT 14, but also if they chose a different year, he could have had right wing, and it might have been a little bit more unique, but I guess it is what it is, and EA Sports might not be thinking too much about that. We may just be overthinking that one. But then on Thursday we do have this, another left winger, of course. This is a lot more generic. It is open for interpretation, and it isn't actually specifying a specific nation or any badge either, so we can't narrow it down to any club or anything like that. But we can say, or we do actually know who the leak is, and it is going to be GERVINHO. At first I was thinking maybe it is going to be GRIEZMANN or someone like that, but then we did actually get a French player coming the next day, so that does decrease the odds a little bit. But GERVINHO is definitely a card that a lot of people are excited for. This is a little bit more of a flashback card, and if you take a look at what his current league is, it is actually going to be in the Serie A. So we did already get an El Shaarawy, but maybe this is going to be another decent card. It depends if he's going to be getting 5-star skills or 5-star weak foot. You can let me know down in the comments below which one you think would be more useful, but I think this could be definitely a great card. Probably 99 pace, hopefully, or at least around 98, 97, but definitely it is going to be a very interesting card, and one that the community is ready for, and we are quite hyped for it. Then we are going to be seeing on Friday, we do have another clue, the final clue so far when I'm recording this video. It is actually French Cam. Now this is definitely, it could be loads of different cards, could maybe be that GRIEZMANN again, but of course we do already have that leak, and the leak has said that it is going to be Dimitri Payet from FIFA 16. So I do think this is quite a decent card. It isn't going to be anything too special. I think it's going to largely depend on the stat upgrade that EA Sports are going to be giving him, but it is quite interesting. He's going to get a nice position change to a central position, and also it is going to be his first special card in FIFA 21. So I do think there's definitely a little bit demand there. Some people in their league owned squads, I do think there is going to be a little bit of demand for that, and it could be quite an interesting card. Again, it is going to be largely dependent on the stat upgrade that EA Sports are going to be giving him, and a 5-star skills or 5-star weak foot as well. Then we do actually have more leaks that have actually gone beyond what the clues EA Sports have given us. We have up to Friday as of recording this video on Tuesday, but then after that we are going to expect Saturday and Sunday. Now this is going to be part of Team 2, so we are going to get these leaks on Wednesday, we will see Saturday, and then on Thursday we will actually see Sunday. A little bit confusing, but I think it is going to be definitely very interesting, because apparently we do already have leaks for that. And now that is quite crazy. For FIFA 17, what is supposedly going to be on Saturday, it is apparently going to be Renato Sanches, and this is going to be an absolutely incredible card if we do actually get it. I do know a lot of us did kind of miss out on that Europa League road to the final. A lot of us were waiting for that upgrade. It could have been definitely an amazing card, but then what ended up happening, Ajax kicked them out, and the Promes upgrade didn't even happen because Promes was transferring. So for the road to the finals, definitely a very strange one there, but he's going to be getting it for FIFA 17 again, apparently, according to this leak. And that was actually Renato Sanchez's first year when he came into Ultimate Team. He did get himself a nice once to watch card back then, so I do think it's definitely going to be possible for him, and it was quite a good year, a good starting overall. Then he went down a little bit, but that was technically a high starting overall back in FIFA 17, so I do think that could be something that EA Sports are going to be choosing. A Ligue 1 and also Portuguese, a lot of people are going to be waiting for this, and you can already prepare, maybe save your SBC fodder instead of putting it in a Vidal if you do need him more in a Ligue 1 squad. Then those are the things that you can start to prepare, and that is the potential benefit to these leaks. Then we do actually have another league, FIFA 18. This is going to be another Ivory Coast player similar to GERVINHO if the leaks are correct, and this is going to be Eric Bailly, Manchester United. This is going to be a Premier League centre back, or it could possibly be a position change if EA Sports are feeling like it. A left back, a right back, or even a CDM. I do think it would make things quite interesting, but it seems EA Sports, for most of the centre backs for birthdays this year, they have just kept them at that default position. But I do think it would be quite interesting if they did switch it up a little bit. But this is going to be for FIFA 18, another Ivory Coast player, of course, and this is going to be when he actually had his highest rated gold card ever in Ultimate Team. This is going to be an 84 rated gold overall, so it should be quite an interesting card. It will be quite heavily reliant on the Premier League links, but it will be depending what sort of card EA Sports do give him, and that will make it sort of, is it going to be worth it or not? We are going to have to see. But let me know down in the comments below what you guys think about these leaks. Thank you guys for watching this video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.